Yes, we are the class of 2014, and like the last two cohorts, we've been through hell. We've pulled all-nighters, we've procrastinated until the last minute, we've endured critical comments and endless bombardments from our teachers. Although we are sometimes oblivious to who we are, when we were buried under piles of past papers, there was something special about us that we don't realize. However, our teachers did. They knew that we are
frenzied,
exhausted,
dynamic,
persevering.
When I can't do one word, I'll do lots of words. Sweet, dependent, hardworking, thoughtful. And since then, my opinion has changed a little bit.
different,
Passionate,
conscientious,
smooth, fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
Dedicated,
3 words.
mature.
4 words.
高山水墨画
third child.
同学少年都不赖。
family.
Guys are the best.
念，想念的念。
Hardworking.
Brilliant.
Dedicated.
奶牛，大奶牛。
I look at my younger sister. She was the third child. And I see the third as being the improved second, much improved first. And I see the third as having a distinct personality.
I would describe it as class 2014. It's a little bit like baking cakes. You get better and better as you continue to bake. So class 2014 are a good batch. Yes, very good batch.
你们这些学生很喜欢探索，在各个不同的领域、各个不同的方面进行探索。
Usually in the past, my main job has been convincing students to actually get their work done. This group has been the first group that's actually challenged my knowledge of my subject and made me think am I teaching in the right way because they're so good at what they do.
I think this batch, they're very close to one another, and what I like about them is that they help one another grow as they go through school and grow up together.
I still remember this the birthday that I have on 5th floor. Okay, some of you guys are involved for celebrating my birthday. I'm quite surprised. This is one of the experience.
I've seen them, a lot of you, develop from grade 6 to grade 12, and so I've seen every different aspect of you growing up in the ISF.
What was the question? Hocus, they'll kill me.
It's funny. Well, it turned out to be funny, but initially it was irritating. So we've been spraying outdoors generally for a long time, years and years, and we had some students the day before yesterday sprayed the floor. I had them scrub the floor with hand soap for over half an hour.
Usually something to do with J-Cole. But just lots of laughter and generally off topic.
I think probably that first lesson with Chester, in which he said something to which I did pick up on, and he said it in Cantonese with no knowledge that I could actually understand him. I did ask him if he'd like to repeat that in front of his mum, and he did decline that opportunity and then went bright red.
Jonathan是列生过的 blues。
最深刻的就是上一次去 Cambodia， 那一次呢，使我对你们这个年级的同学能够有一个刮目相看的感觉。为什么呢？因为原来我都觉得你们是大小姐大少爷的，然后娇生惯养的，觉得你们应该吃不了什么苦，也想不到去帮别人。但是那次我发现你们去了 Cambodia 之后呢，在那个人家的那个学校帮人家建那个图书馆，哇，我就觉得你们每个人都变成了民工一样的了，比大陆的民工。 比他们还要去努力的去在那里，搬砖头呀，还有那个水泥呀，拆水泥呀，还有就是建那个房子呀，哇，在太阳底下暴晒的，然后还可以那么努力的去做的，然后那个房子就慢慢的地基就打起来了，哇，那个时候我完全对你们改观了，太厉害了。
We discovered that we could actually staple documents using the photocopier. It was a revelation. It was a revelation for me. It was a revelation for everybody in the class. So, yeah.
在我的语言文学班，每个人真的是各具特色。有另外的一位同学，就是每一次见到老师们都会用很多很漂亮的词来形容老师，说啊你今天特别美丽啊，或者说你今天风采依然啊等等。有时候当然这个成语还不小心用错了，然后让别的同学也起到一个搞笑的效果。
In Sabah,
when it just rained like crazy that one night, and somehow we survived. When Kevin got lost in China, sorry about that, Kevin. Wasn't my fault.
You have reached truly the point where you're ready to leave ISF. You've outgrown ISF. You're ready for more. I look forward to seeing and hearing what that more will be for all of you, but it's fair to say the experience I feel I've gained is hopefully what you have now realized as you look back on your time at ISF.
You'll find your passion, and if you stick to your passion, a job will fall into the passion rather than the passion fall into the job.
I think that you have control. I think that's the thing, is that when you go to university, you will make your experience.
Enjoy yourselves, party hard, and if you work as hard as you've worked for me, you're all going to go places, so keep it up.
Mens sana in corpore sano quaerite.
这一切仅仅是开始，对吧？我不会这个简单的就像很多人说祝你们一帆风顺。有的时候我甚至想说，我祝你们不一帆风顺。其实这是真实的，你们不会一帆风顺的但是呢，结果肯定从此岸到达彼岸，对你们这种历练会更全面的、深刻的塑造你们。
Irresponsible citizens. It is time for me to learn from you.
Do what you really like to do. I think that's the thing. If you find your passion, go for it.
Life is a little bit like this. Focus on the bit outside, don't focus on the dot. And it's upside down. Dot's upside down.
享受青春，享受生活。
I think every one of you needs to either put it on your Christmas list or go out and buy a really good alarm clock, because you're terrible at getting up in the morning.
Whatever it is in life, don't chase the materialistic things. Do something you really enjoy, something that's meaningful, that will impact and improve the life of other people. That's the way that will improve the world.
这个年级如果再加上一样东西，可能你们的人生会更加的丰盛。什么呢？就是平和的心态。你们这个年级的同学呢，就是拼搏的精神有了，可是呢，大部分同学他那个心态很多时候不是太平和，比较躁。一躁的时候呢，他就会倒垃圾倒的到处都是。
I just wish you all the love and luck and good fortune that world can bring you. I will give you a couple of little words of warning. One is be nice to your parents all your life. I think that's very, very important.
Challenge yourself. Step outside of your comfort zone. Make sure that you meet new people. It will help you grow as a person.
I would just encourage you to keep your heart open and keep your integrity. There'll be people that will, be really competitive or try to take advantage of you, but keep your heart intact.
Be organized, to be independent and challenge yourselves to do new things. I think that for the first 3-4 months, if you're scared every day, that's a good thing, because it means you're pushing yourself to do something. Treasure your memories of the IB, because I'm very sure that even though now you think that you are working really hard and your teachers are really mean and no one understands you, that as soon as you go to university you'll miss ISF like crazy. And you should all definitely come back and visit us next year to tell us how you are doing.
我看你们很像看我自己的孩子，当然这个也是有一定原因的。所以如果是我嘱咐我的孩子，我真的是想说一句老生常谈，就是人种什么收什么，就是这个因果关系很重要。你现在慢慢长大了，你们做什么都要为你自己做的负责任。
Value these last hours, these last days, these last weeks with each other. After graduation, it is highly unlikely you will ever meet together in one place again. 你永远要珍惜弘立书院的同学，跟这些同学的友谊。
So class of 2014, third child, I wish you well, I wish you every success, and look forward to hearing about the stories you'll be writing in the months and years ahead as you leave ISF and go to college, go to university, and get some jobs. Best luck. Stay well.
Now, we bid each other farewell at the end of our high school journey. Some of us have been attending ISF for 10 years, and we are certain that this school will become the best school in Hong Kong. Although our high school life seemed long, it passed by in the blink of an eye. We hated the fact that we had to wake up at 6 and learn from 8 to 3:30, but we are also grateful for the opportunities to learn. When these opportunities were before us, we made choices, good and bad ones, which all shaped our schooling experience. The class of 2014 made these choices together. Future cohorts, now you make your choices. Take the opportunity. And as the American entrepreneur Jim Rohn says, searching and learning is where the miracle process begins.
Can you tell us what grade we got for our IA?
Cannot.
I think that's a very difficult question to describe the class 2013. Class 2013. Cut! And I'm not going to play the guitar this year. I hope most of this doesn't go in.
They're on the record.
It's off the record.
They're on the record.
Off the record. TOK moments.
Like Kylin, huh?
So challenge yourself to step outside of their. Oh, I can't talk. To have new experiences. Think I want to marry you. You cannot use that. You're not allowed to use that. If I see that on there.
With the benefit of hindsight, if I had known what I was getting myself into at the beginning of the year, I would have run away. There is no way that I would teach grade 12 again. No way.
You know, I could almost promise you it's gonna show up somewhere.